Hi race fans, I'm Larry Longo in front of historic Palmdale City Hall. Today we're going to show you the new route for Stage 6 of the Amgen Tour of California, the Big Bear Climb. Due to road damage, the race start has been moved from Pasadena on the south side of the mountains to the north in Palmdale. May 21st is a day for the climbers with the route racing across two massive mountain ranges. First the San Gabriel Mountains and the stage's highest point, followed by the San Bernardino Mountains and the finish line at Snow Summit Mountain Resort in Big Bear Lake. All totaled, riders will race more than 135 grueling miles and easily climb more than 12,000 feet in elevation gain. The peloton will roll neutral out of downtown Palmdale, following Sierra Avenue south to Big Tujunga Canyon. Now an assault on the mountains begins. The first of a leg-numbing 7 KOMs awaits them at Mill Creek Summit. Most of the next 30 miles is a surreal moonscape, remnants of the 2009 station fire, the largest wildfire in Los Angeles County history. The last 2,000 feet of climbing up Upper Tujunga Canyon has been steep. We are at the King of the Mountains competition sprint line, number 3, high on Angeles Crest Highway. The route continues to climb across the spine of the Angeles Crest to Newcomb Ranch Restaurant and Bar, an LA biker hangout and a great spot to spectate. Farther up the road, the tour will pass by the historic Mount Waterman ski lift. We have taken you as far as the road will allow us to go. The road is closed up to Dawson Saddle. The high point on this year's Stage 6, the Amgen Tour of California, 7,900 feet. My altimeter shows they've already gained nearly 7,000 feet in elevation. This is going to be a grand day for the climbers. There are several rugged climbs on the Angeles Crest Highway, and eventually the riders will make their way to the highest elevation of the stage at 7,900 feet at Dawson Saddle. This will serve as a line for the King of the Mountains competition, and at this point the riders will have already climbed over 7,000 vertical feet. From the peak at Dawson Saddle, the riders will race a high-speed, technical, twisty descent down to the town of Wrightwood, elevation 5,960 feet. This is where the first sprinters competition line is. The Amgen Tour of California leaves behind the San Gabriel mountain range and now leads uphill again into the San Bernardino National Forest towards Lake Silverwood. This 10-mile section zigzags and roller coasters through the high desert chaparral. It is sandwiched inside the Cajon Pass, and it could be very windy. And basically, it's all uphill for the next 12 miles. San Diego's Chris Horner once wore yellow on this climb as the leader of the Redlands Bike Classic. His knowledge of this mountain ascent may become very valuable to his teammates Levi Leipheimer and Lance Armstrong. We've finally made it up this grueling climb to Crestline. Unbelievable pitch here at the top, and now these riders will sprint towards a King of the Mountain points competition. Big Bear Lake, 28 miles, another 10 miles or so to the finish line, and about 3,000 more feet of elevation to gain. Man, what a stage. Those are the San Gabriel Mountains. That is where we came from. This is where we're going. From this point in front of the Rim of the World High School, the riders will race east towards Running Springs, and they will begin their final 2,000-foot climb towards Lakeview Point, and the finish line soon to be in sight. The final 6-mile climb of the day will wind its way through the forest from an elevation of 5,000 feet to 7,100 feet at Lakeview Point. The race will pass by Snow Valley Winter Recreation Area, a great place with a huge parking lot to spectate. At this point, the riders will have climbed more than 12,000 feet here today in this grueling stage from Pasadena. They'll shift into the big ring. The finish line at Snow Summit Mountain Resort is just about in sight. With about 10 miles to go, the race will enter the Big Bear Valley at Big Bear Dam. They'll race right along the north shoreline of Big Bear Lake while boaters check out the action as they fish for monster trout. The riders will be head down and hammering east through Fawnskin, past the Discovery Center, and turn right across Stanfield Cutoff, entering the city of Big Bear Lake. There are less than 2 miles to the finish. With 400 yards to go, they'll cross Big Bear Boulevard and begin the final mad dash uphill to the finish at Snow Summit Mountain Resort. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the Big Bear Climb. Come early and watch the action on the giant TV, check out the Lifestyle Expo, and cheer on the best cyclists in the world. For more information, visit these websites.